guys, if you're new here, my name is Candy. I'm a mom to 5. On my channel, I share a lot of homeschooling, homesteading, gardening, day in the life, what's for dinner, canning, grocery hauls, all kinds of fun stuff. Today, I have a what's for dinner video for you guys. I've got a whole bunch of meals we've eaten over the last few weeks. I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I think there's 4 or 5 of them I'm going to share in this video. We're going to kind of talk about how we made them and all that fun stuff. So let's jump right into it. And yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, here is the first meal I'm going to share with you guys. We did biscuits and gravy for dinner. I already browned my sausage, set it to the side, and then I added some butter to my pan because it was not a very fatty sausage. Now I'm going to add my flour, get this all whisked together, and then I will add my sausage back.
Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life?
I went ahead and added a little more flour to my sausage because I want to make sure to make a great big pan of gravy and make plenty. So I went ahead, added that. I'm going to mix this up, just make sure all the flour is kind of mixed in, and then I'll add my milk to my pan. I'm not too worried about getting the flour cooked right now because it will cook when I bring it up to a boil. So we're just going to get it kind of, make sure it's mixed so it doesn't get lumpy, and then we'll add our milk, turn it up on high until it starts getting bubbly and thick, and then we'll drop the temp back down to a low. I am going to add a little bit of black pepper, sage, and onion powder to this.
I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
So here is our finished gravy, and I made some Grand's frozen biscuits. Those are ready to go. So this is dinner tonight. I added some hot sauce to mine and some more black pepper. Some of the kids also like hot sauce on theirs, some don't. The second meal we are going to do is a pork shoulder roast. I did some celery and carrots in the bottom of my crock pot, put my roast on top. Now I'm going to add some butter, an Italian seasoning packet, 2 gravy packets, some of the juice out of a jar of pepperoncini peppers, as well as some peppers, and then I'm going to cook this all day on low. And when it gets done, I will cut it up, kind of mix it up real good, make sure the gravy is getting nice and thick, and then it'll be ready to serve. To go with it, I made some Cheddar Bay biscuits, and then over here I'm working on macaroni. I have some green beans, and my scalloped potatoes are almost finished cooking. Here is our finished dinner. This was so good, you guys, and such a comfort meal because it has been so cold lately and we have been fighting like a respiratory infection in our house. So this was just a nice dinner tonight. The next meal I'm going to share is a lasagna. I've got olives, spaghetti sauce, cottage cheese, my noodles, my cooked ground beef and mushrooms, cheese, and some boiled eggs. I'm just going to layer it all in the pan, get it in the oven. It'll cook for about an hour. Here it is finished and ready to serve. I didn't film a whole lot of me putting it together because kids were helping and it was just kind of crowded in the kitchen. To go with it, we are having some green beans. I'm cooking these up with some butter, and I also added some of the Kinder's buttery poultry seasoning to it. It just kind of adds a really nice taste to green beans. And then we are going to serve this up with a few olives and chunks of cheese on our plates just for some fun snacking. So this is dinner tonight. Tonight I'm making homemade chicken strips and fries, so I'm working on frying up my french fries. I've already got my little smokies in the crock pot with some barbecue sauce. Over here I have my flour, Cajun seasoning, salt, pepper, and some onion powder. Gonna get this whisked up and then I'm gonna dip my chicken in it. My chicken is in this little Ziploc bag with an egg and some milk and a little bit more Cajun seasoning. Now I'm working on frying my chicken. I did find a box of 8 mozzarella sticks in the freezer, so I went ahead and fried those up as well. Here is the finished little smokies. I made, I think, 3 packs of those. I made some corn, and then we have our fries, our mozzarella sticks, and our chicken strips. Tonight we're doing our Christmas tree, so I just kind of wanted to do a fun and easy dinner that was just, I don't know, kid-friendly.
I don't know where she came from. Kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night at hers.
Maddie's helping me with tonight's dinner, so we are working on a copycat recipe of Texas Roadhouse rolls. I already proofed my yeast. Now I'm adding my warm milk, and then I'm gonna add all my ingredients to the mixer. It says it takes between 7 and I think it said 8 or 9 cups of flour. Just add them and mix as you go. So I'm gonna work on that, get it all mixed up, put it in a oiled bowl, flip it over in the oil one time, and then cover it and let it sit for an hour to rise. So we are going to do that, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it has risen.
There's something about the way she laughs and the way she always dances when she thinks nobody sees. And when she's gone, I miss her so. I tell her, baby, please don't go. I think you should stay with me. And I really get what the love songs are talking about. Oh, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.
Here it is before it rises. We're gonna let this rise while Maddie makes a cake.
I don't know where she came from. It kinda turned me upside down.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh, cake mix, cake mix, cake mix. All of it?
Yeah.
Cake mix, cake mix, cake mix, cake mix.
Look at mommy.
Video. No, a video.
Okay.
I think that's done, is it? Please. Okay.
Are you a cake cook?
Yep.
Okay, my dough has risen. I'm gonna punch this down, divide it into a few pieces, and Maddie and I are gonna start rolling it out and making our rolls. At first, I did it like this, cut it, and then folded them in half, but I ended up deciding it was easier to fold it in half and then cut it, so I'll show you that when Maddie's helping me cut them here in a second.
I don't know where she came from, kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night at hers and bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Now I really get what the love songs are talking about, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love?
Oh, whoop-a, whoop-a. Whoop-a. Oh. Like this?
Yep. There you go.
I'm gonna cut it by myself. That would be Mama's dada. Well, Mama's dadas. Get all the butter in.
Flour.
Is this one big enough?
Mm-hmm. We're baking the rolls for 9 minutes, buttering them, and then putting them back in for about 2 or 3 more minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to cook up these steaks. We got these in one of our meat packs we got, and I'm just seasoning them with this steak seasoning. So here are all our rolls that we're popping in the oven, a pan at a time. I'm just showing you them before we cook them, and then this is when Maddie was buttering them before they go back in for a few more minutes.
When you saw her in that dress, when your heart is beating fast and you're sweating, you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.
Okay, so as I cook the steaks, I want to just say I completely forgot to show you guys the finished meal, but I made 2 boxes of scalloped potatoes, some ranch beans, and the steaks, and here is Maddie's finished rolls. The kids had already eaten half of them by the time I showed you that, and I was looking for something and overmixed my cinnamon honey butter, but it was still really good, and here is Maddie's finished cake.
Night with her, bring one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out?
Hey, I try my best to talk to you, tell you about the things I like to do. You know your smile is lighting up the room, up the room. Do you always look this beautiful? Can I kiss you when the night is through? Because right now it's